Today I'm going to expose myself and go over all the weaknesses I have in business as a real estate agent. Stay tuned. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we're all having an incredible day. If you don't know, my name is Aram. I'm a real estate agent here in the Chicagoland area, and this video is it's about 10 to 15 minutes of humble pie because we're talking about all of my weaknesses. And I sat down a couple of minutes before this video and I wrote down a lot. So we got a lot to discuss. If you end up enjoying this video, please do me a great honor, great favor, and like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and of course, leave your comments, feedback, questions, concerns, insults, compliments, all in the comments below, because it helps the algorithm, it helps me grow, and we greatly appreciate it. And finally, please, if you have some time, join the Patreon, and if you're interested in a coaching call, that link is going to be in the description as well. Now that's done, let's get to the topic at hand. My biggest weaknesses in business as a real estate agent. The reason I wanted to make this video because I wanted to demonstrate that even with plenty of flaws, like you do not have to be this, genius, godlike real estate agent or this like business entrepreneur. Listen, you could have a lot of flaws and with just a little bit of hard work and consistency, get away with it scot clean. So, as you will see when I expose myself, that is true. That is true, right? So basically, the point of this is to showcase that you can have weaknesses, but that's not going to hinder you from succeeding. At the end of this video, we will discuss how I kind of counterbalance my weaknesses with my strengths, so that way it doesn't have such an effect on my life and my business. Number one, and by far is my biggest weakness, it's organization. I am the least organized individual you will ever meet. I have absolutely no calendar. When I come into the office, I prepare a to-do list. And basically, if I need to not forget something, I will just flag the text message on my cell phone. There is no redundancies in place for me not to forget things, okay? Just everything is everywhere. And right now, there's a reason the camera is all the way zoomed in, because you don't want to see my surroundings. They are not very organized. And that's with both my surroundings and my business. Everything. Nothing is organized, okay? That's because just tedious tasks, and I can't do it. I can't do it. So that's one of my, I put that number one, my biggest weakness. I'm unorganized. Second, oh my God, that's too many on this list. Number two, follow-up. I am horrible at follow-up. I suck at it. I don't like doing it, and when I do it, it's just not to a high degree, and it's cost me a lot of money in the past 5 years of being a real estate agent. And you know what? Still haven't learned my lesson. I guess it hasn't cost me enough, but no, I've learned my lesson. But in the end, I'll explain how I balance this negative. Okay, but follow up is where the FU money is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, if you're in sales, follow-up is where you get 80 to 90% of your business, right? And if you're not doing that, you're really shooting yourself in the foot. Number three, I lack consistency. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I lack consistency. If you see my content, right, I might be on fire, Wednesday, Sunday post for 3 weeks, then I'm out, right? Then I, drop off a little bit. Maybe it'd be a Thursday. I mean, this video is getting posted on a Thursday. That's not, demonstration of lack of consistency. I don't know what else is, right? So, and a lot of that is also because I'm unorganized, right? So it's a lot easier for me to be inconsistent with my actions. And that's with both lead generation, that's with my business, my services, my videos to you, my content, all that. If I could be a little bit more consistent with it, I don't even know where I'd be in my life, right? So again, we'll figure that out later. Number four, focusing on one thing. At the end of the day, am an artiste, right? I'm a creative person. So for me to just focus on doing one thing all the time, I get either bored or my brain starts thinking of other things to do, right? For example, if I was brand new in the real estate game, right? And my one thing, I did a pretty decent job in the beginning, but focusing on just cold calling or focusing on just making content or just putting my entire focus in doing one thing and being amazing at it, that is a weakness of mine that I'm constantly working on and trying to get better, but it's still prevalent across the board. Number 5, this one hurt my pockets. Accounting. I am horrible with money. I am the worst person with money you've ever seen. I don't even look at my credit card like spending. I just pay the balance, okay? So that alone should tell you everything you need to know. My taxes are all over the place. I don't track expenses. I don't do none of that because I don't keep receipts. I have memberships for things that I've never canceled because it's just too tedious for me to find the email. It's just easier to spend $10 a month, right? It's stupid, but that's my weakness. And in business, your accounting is crucial. This is therapy for me, guys. Okay, we're having some fun here. Number 6, time management and just, sticking to a schedule. I do a really good job of, waking up in the morning, getting into the office and doing that. But oftentimes, if I have like a meeting scheduled at 2 p.m., I have a hard time of saying, okay, I'm going to not do that because I have that. Or because I'm unorganized, I'll forget that I have something scheduled. So that's a mess. And I'm always late. Let me rephrase that. I'm always running late, but on time. I'm not the guy that shows up 5-10 minutes late to every appointment. No. But, I'm constantly in a rush to get somewhere. And again, it's a flaw, and I'm working on it. Number 7, hopefully we don't get to double digits. I have a real problem, and this is a mental thing, of getting complacent, okay? Once I don't feel the pain of not having everything I need, I all of a sudden find it a lot harder for me to get my work done. Even now, okay? This video, what time is it? It's 5:54 p.m. Let me tell you the real truth, okay? I haven't done anything productive. I've done productive things all day, but like this video could have been made at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., but it's being made at 5:54. Because for some reason it's harder to work hard, I guess, when things are going well for me. So I get complacent, and I have come up with a solution to not be complacent, which we will talk about in the second part. Number 8, this I just threw in there because, you know what? I felt it was necessary. Generally, I'm a very lazy person, which is why it's very important for me to be into what I'm doing. That way I can actually put the effort in. And oftentimes I think we feel guilty when we're lazy, right? But if you're not necessarily lazy about playing video games sometimes, right? But you might be lazy about door knocking. Well, the truth is you enjoy playing video games more than you enjoy door knocking. So, and again, I figured out a way to counterbalance that as well. So those are my weaknesses. And they're catastrophic. These are not some like cookie cutter, oh my God, I'm always early. No, these are straight weaknesses, all right? These are devastating that if left unchecked, I'll be homeless in 2 months. But here's how we check it, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, the unorganized part. The reason I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, read my book, and get to the office early is because it leaves me about 2-3 hours of just a buffer zone where even if I am unorganized, there's nothing to do but get my work done properly, right? There's nothing to do sometimes than to, clean up. There's nothing to do but to like figure out what's on the schedule today, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of one of the ways I counterbalance my unorganized self and try to keep myself a little bit more, on point. I also have a lot of reminders on my phone. Like I'll have the reminder app. I'll set an alarm. I've been using my board, and I'll write my appointments down, and I'll put things on my to-do list. And this has really helped me with staying focused, staying organized, and being efficient with my time. Number 2 weakness was follow-up. You guys already know I'm the worst at this, right? And here's how I'm counterbalancing that. I have picked a prospecting method, lead generation method, which is social media, which has a built-in follow-up system with your database. Every time I post on my Instagram stories, it is a follow-up with my database. Every time I make a post on my feed, every TikTok, every YouTube video, all that is follow-up. So I've just figured out the method that caters to my strength and does not cater to my weakness, all right? Number 4, focusing on one thing. I'm still working on that, which is why I have now tried to, this is why I'm doing investing and real estate at the same time, because it keeps me going. It keeps me going. I'm starting a team, that's keeping me going, but at the same time, I'm focusing on one lead gen source, which is the content, because that's what I have the most passion in. It's the easiest for me to do and the most exciting for me to make, right? So that's one way I've counterbalanced focusing on one thing. Accounting. Oh God. I don't know how to answer this question. I haven't done anything to counterbalance the accounting. I'm still working on that. But I figured if I just make more money, my problems will be solved. So I'm sorry, guys. Humbleness here. I got nothing for accounting. Time management and scheduling. Again, it kind of falls in line with being unorganized, right? So I've been using a lot of my calendars on my reminder on my phone. This board, I have all my weekly meetings on this board, and I've been flagging text messages on iPhone. You could do that now. So I've been saving or not opening them until it's time, right? And just trying to stick to a schedule as best I can, and it's helping a ton. Next up is number 7, which is complacency, and here is how I solved that problem, okay? I was only complacent when I had too much money in my checking account. So I've simply created 2 checking accounts now, and every time I get I only leave a month and a half worth of expenses in my checking account, and I never, ever touch my other account, right? This I was able to save like $32,000, or I think we're at $38,000 now, in the course of like 3 months, right? I would get it and I would toss everything away. So I'm constantly I constantly feel the stress of being broke. Like right now, as I speak to you, matter of fact, I'll tell you right now what my checking balance is. Hold on, please hold. There you have it. $2,509 is in my checking account, right? Now, I have more money than this. Nobody panic. But guess what? In about 2.5 weeks, all my beginning of the month bills will be due, and I need to figure out a solution to that problem, which means I am here at 554 making videos for you, trying to get people on the Patreon, doing these coaching calls, having these buyer consultations, doing these short-term rentals. I'm making it happen, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And that's all because I don't let myself fall into the trap of thinking I got it good, because I don't. That's been a big problem of mine, because I would build my business up, get complacent, go right back down and hustle back up and right back. And it's exhausting. Did that for 4 years and I'm done with it, right? So this method has really helped me save money, and it's really helped me stay consistent in the sense of I'm constantly, striving to make my payments for the next month, right? And it's huge. I recommend everybody do the same thing. And the money and the account I send the money to, I don't even know where that bank is, right? It's so out of my way. I don't even know. The debit card had expired, actually. Number 8, laziness. Still a little bit lazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm lazy to a certain degree. Like if things I don't care about or like tedious tasks, I'll never do. But if it's something I'm passionate about, like videos, content creation, business, or anything like that, I'll read all day. I'll listen to, educational stuff all day. I'll edit all day. I'll make videos all day. I'll film all day. That's no problem. So I've just been leaning into my passions, and that's huge. That's why I try to tell everybody, build your business based around the method you enjoy doing the most and you could do with the most ease. I don't know, that's not what this video is all about, but if you can just let that just sink in right there, it's over for you. You're going to be successful no matter what. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my weaknesses, and that's how I'm working on getting, kind of overcoming those weaknesses. And I hope this video helped you not be so judgmental towards yourself, because if I, with all my faults, can, be considered a decent real estate agent, right, make over 6 figures, then you can too. So let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, sign up for the coaching call, sign up for the Patreon if you're interested. You know what? While we're here, if you made it to the end, if you're no longer interested, carry on. But if you're here, let me explain the things I want to do with the Patreon, and I want your guys' opinion on what you like, because I want it to be a community thing, right? It's $10 a month, and I'm going to give you guys both early access to videos and exclusive videos, such as I record the coaching calls, and I'm going to be uploading it there. And I'm also interested in doing a weekly, like a Zoom call. With any Patreon member, we get on a Zoom call for an hour, I answer all your questions, and that's it, right? So, and then I might do, if you want to sign up for the coaching call, if you're a Patreon member, it'll be half off. So it'll be $75, right? So if you guys are interested, please let me know how you want me to structure it in the comments below. And then, of course, and some housekeeping notes. If you made this far, number 1, thank you so much. Number 2, say the dream team. in the comments, because the group is officially done. I have selected 3 members, and I'm going to document the whole journey, okay? I might have interviews. If they have questions, I might put it on camera. I'm gonna definitely put the intro on camera. I'm gonna show us, the training I have for them on camera. Everything's gonna be documented, so you could see the, growth of these agents. And the way I'm building my real estate team, I want it to be different than anybody else's. Like I've described this before. I'm helping these agents build their own brand, build their own business, learn how to fish. And it's going to be so rewarding for me to help somebody go from 0 to like $5 million a year in production in like less than I was able to do it in. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and I'm super, super excited. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments, Dream Team, and we'll get it popping. Matter of fact, if you say Dream Team in the comments and you want a coaching call, it's $100 for you, okay? Anytime you see this video, because I know the last few minutes have been boring. That's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.